Hey everybody, here it's Chad Chambers from Serenity Landscaping. We hope you had the opportunity to come by this year's 2017 Home and Garden Show in Ottawa to check out the Serenity Landscape. If you didn't have the time to do it and you want to come check out the extra footage that we shot on how we built the booth from start to finish. We have some really cool features this year we've been working on. So follow me and take a look at how we built the waterfall table, which is one of the main features in the living landscape. So what we're doing right now is we're just creating a water table with a natural flagstone cap. This flagstone here comes from the Owen Sound area. It's just a random flag that we're going to cut and shape. Basically all the pieces just get custom fit to fill all the voids.
That 4-inch section, we're going to actually lay the metal trough in there. The purpose of that trough is that we're going to actually run the plastic piping right to the center of the table and allow the water to run down to the outside edges.
Right now we're just trying to figure out the center of the water table so it sits in here nice and square. So we'll get the feet set up. If the feet aren't level, the water table's not going to work. We're going to put liner, we're going to cut it long and we're going to flop it inside and then berm all this up to allow the water to funnel back in. Let's throw some feet up here and see what happens. We're going to try to carry the table over here. You see the pins, Harry?
Yeah, we're on it.
Okay, we're in.
Right there.
42.5.
So right now what we're doing is we're going to lay the Permacon Melville curbing around the outside of the booth. The purpose of the curbing is to add elevation in the plant material, also to inframe and to contain the sand that we're going to install afterwards. Key point of this, make sure it's balanced on both sides as well as it being square. At this point now we're going to install the sand around the outside of the booth. The purpose of the sand is to add stability for the plant material that we bring in afterwards once the booth is done. Right now you can see Terry, she's going to start moving some sand around just to make sure it's packed in and good and level.
Right now we're trying to get this water table finished up. Gaps are okay because we can get like little pockets like this. We can run some time and there's some moss in through there.
Is that too much of a gap there?
Nope.
Is that your center point right there?
That's center.
So what we're doing right now is we're actually hooking up the two pumps that will sit in the reservoirs on both ends of the table. The purpose of the pumps is to return the water back into the middle of the table, which then runs down the metal trough, which will create the waterfall on each end of the table.
Flatten the water from the beginning, you're going to bring the water further out.
Push down on that too.
How much more water are you going to put in that?
We're going to fill it right up.
Right now we're gonna lay in some 2x2 blocks. The purpose of these 2x2 blocks is that we can level these individually. They're gonna act as the footings for the bench to make sure that the table and the bench are square to each other. Hey fellas, go grab those, get the straps ready, and we're gonna bring the benches up on the blocks.
Let's get it close and we'll finalize it after. Okay.
Now we get to the fun part where now the structure is all done, we get into laying in the plant material. Right now we're laying out the planting bed lines. The purpose of the planting bed lines is to make sure that the table is center of the upper wall.
You're gonna start placing them out?
The plant layout was put together by my friend Jason Smalley from Jason Smalley Landscape Design. The best part about putting plants into a booth or a landscape is it really makes the landscape come alive. In this display we used a lot of tulips, corbels, grasses, we used a lot of simple colors, nice texture. It really brings the booth to life. So right now Jason here is placing a few of the sedums as well as the moss in between some of the cracks to try to bring the space, make it alive, step it up from just having flagstone pieces on a table. We're bringing in some blue riverstone intermixed with the rest of the river rock. The purpose of to draw attention to the area of where the water feature ends and the waterfall drops into the basin. Then it's just final touches, making sure you go around, making sure all the labels are taken out of plants and the mulch is spread and everything's cleaned up. Make sure everything looks perfect.